Before this video begins, I'd like to give a huge thanks to my channel members, who you can see on screen now. Become a member by hitting the join button and get your name here among other awards today. Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 3. Today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 143. In today's episode we are taking a look at the Ferrari F355 Challenge Trophy thing for stock Ferrari 355 challenges. Now, I made a bit of an oopsie earlier on in the LP. I accidentally bought a Ferrari F355 challenge, and I forgot you were supposed to do it. You were supposed to have one for this one make race. So, if I paint it a different colour, you completely won't know it's the same car. There we go. Right, you can speak now.
Get it in red, so it's the basic beach Ferrari, and people know it's not yours because you will never get a red Ferrari.
I painted it in a colour. Anyways, F355 Challenge Trophy. Fans of the Prancing Horse can see how they stack up in this F355 Challenge
that's
Factory
not a colour.
That is a colour. Sunset
that's
Peninsula Raceway full. 7 laps. Whoop whoop.
Holy shit! That's an ugly fucking color.
I love the colour.
Yeah. The red color is the one on the fucking picture for the race.
No, red Ferraris are worse Ferraris.
No.
Oh, shut up. Okay,
Ow.
really?
Red Ferraris are.
Do you want to know something? Do you want to know something amusing?
What?
In Horizon 4, I do not own a single red Ferrari.
Yeah, because you're a loser.
Apart from one, because I forgot to change the colour of it. So.
Red is the only true color for every fucking cars.
Hey! We start on pole
Except
for the
Lamborghini.
first time in ages.
Whoa.
Oh my god, I just realised something. Look behind.
What?
What is
One
there?
side is full of red cars, one side is full of yellow cars.
Oh! Oh, very Ferrari.
What colour would you like your Ferrari? Yes.
Red.
You can have any colour you want as long as it's red or yellow.
Yeah, basically.
Ketchup and mustard.
Do you know what I should have done?
What?
I should have painted it bright orange so I could get like the in-between.
No.
Oh yes, yes.
You know what you can't do, but you should have done. You should have done the fucking neon cut livery on it.
Oh
You know,
god!
just because it's actually a good color for that. Just
It actually
make
is,
it
ironically enough. It is kind of like the 90 Cat Ferrari. I have one of those in Horizon 4 as well because I'm a cunt.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the only thing, the sad thing is you cannot do in Horizon 4 what actually made him mad about it. It's not actually the neon cut or the color. It's that because he fucking replaced the badges and the and that got them mad.
Oh, I thought
Like-
it was just because it was like, oh no, a customer did what they actually wanted to do to one of our cars. Quick.
No,
burn
no,
them
no,
alive.
no. No, actually, as far as I know, Ferrari doesn't care about the color. They might annoy the shit out of you, but not be like that. But he actually replaced the Ferrari with Ferrari and the horse badge with a cat, and that's what they didn't like.
Oh god.
By the way, Emile,
Yes, sir.
since we're seeing you race a F355 Challenge car, have you guys heard of a game called F355 Challenge from Sega?
That was on the Master System, wasn't it?
No.
No.
Oh my god.
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast. No,
Yeah.
shit, it was
Yeah.
that late?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I mean. I think it
Dreamcast?
also-
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't that come out in like 98, the Dreamcast?
Yes.
99.
99.
No, 98 in Japan.
But-
We had it in. Yes, one, two.
It also exists.
No, we
on
had it on PS2.
Yeah,
Mm.
PS2,
Yeah, but
Dreamcast and PS2.
Dreamcast was first, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to
I mean,
know
I
something
think-
fun about
Actually,
Dreamcast?
arcade was first.
Mm.
Yeah.
You want to know
Wait, what do you
something
say
fun about Dreamcast?
Yeah.
What?
I only saw one in real life a couple of months ago. That's the first time I've ever seen one. I
saw,
actually
like,
didn't realise they
10.
did them here.
I already played one.
Mm.
And
I
was-
actually have it right now.
It's a
My
nice
Dream. I actually have
video game.
Dreamcast. I actually have the Dreamcast and the game. Hi.
So,
But hello, come on.
Ahoy, person.
I don't know, every single Dreamcast that I've purchased, like, all of them, the fans always broke on them. There's always something wrong with them, or they always make that loud noise whenever he plays a game. Like, they're
Dude.
junk, dude. They're junk.
Mine sound like that as well. It's not broken yet, but it sounds like that. So I was like, oh, fuck! It sounds louder than my PS4.
Oh,
Well, at the store that I
Yeah.
used to work at, every single Dreamcast, the issue was always the disc drive, and they were always a pain in the ass to fix because like we always tried ordering product or parts from AliExpress, and they never worked. So I just gave up on trying to fix them, dude. I was like, and my boss was fast too, and he didn't want to get them from eBay.
Jesus.
I mean, you could just buy them like cheap nowadays.
Yeah,
so,
I was gonna say,
you know,
wouldn't it be like more cost effective to just buy a new console than like fuck around getting it fixed?
Well, my
Yeah.
boss
mean-
wasn't really smart, so
yeah.
Yeah, for,
I mean, I'll tell you what though, that game, FT5 Challenge, actually kind of made me introduced with the card itself, and it's pretty interesting. I don't know, and also it's pretty good music too. That's another thing about that game. The music was pretty top notch. It's kind of annoying for some people, but it's pretty good for me.
kind of weird though that came out, because like the 355 would have been getting dropped in favour of the 360 by that time. Like 360 came out
Yeah.
in '99, so
Yeah, but it was an adaptation of an arcade game, which was actually pretty.
I know there was a few of those, wasn't there? Because there was like Lotus Esprit something or other, wasn't there? And there's an XJ220 game, if I remember rightly, as well.
Oh yeah, I think another thing I remembered. I think someone owned it in FT55. I think.
Hmm.
I think one of the creators.
Actually, no.
Ah.
Actually, the arcade also went out in 1999.
Oh,
And,
huh.
Oh,
And-
really?
Maybe Ferrari is just a really awkward cunt to license from. It's
Yeah,
not like we
yeah.
haven't heard that before.
yeah, but
Oh.
so basically the original game in the arcade that basically was based on actually went out the year the F355 died.
Yes. Also, hello, Roman. How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
I mean,
man.
Alright. I'll tell you what though. I mean, the game is pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not-
I mean, yeah, I think I tried the PS2 one, and I'm not sure I tried the Dreamcast one on emulator because I don't own Dreamcast yet.
I have. Does anyone want my copy of FT5 Challenge?
Because the thing here, Dreamcast actually costs a fucking arm around here.
It's about 50 quid in the UK for a drink.
Yeah. Well, let's just tell you, I'm looking at fucking eBay. There is like 200 euros, 300 euros, 130 euros.
I think my Xbox costs like 36 quid to get though, so stuff like
Oh
that's
yeah,
expensive.
oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. The Xbox and all were cheap, but here in France, the fucking Dreamcasts are actually not cheap.
Do you know how
Oh,
much is
no.
in? Oh, that was a good drift.
Oh
But do you know?
no, here in the US, it looks like they've gone up, man. Like they used to be like
much?
20, 30. Now they're like on eBay, they're like 50, 60, 80 now.
No,
Yeah.
no. Here's the thing. I went to Little Tokyo today, and I
Oh,
see
nice.
Dreamcast. I see Dreamcasts that are like $44 for a bundle. $44.
Is it that Japanese store though? That in like inside the plaza? Because remember, Dreamcast was way more successful in Japan, and there's way more of them over there.
They do have the United States one as well.
All right.
But do you know what I found in Little Tokyo? There's actually a special edition apparently. I think it's one of the makers of the Dreamcast or something or Sega. And guess how much it is?
Wait, which version?
There's a special edition. Something it has like the it has like a plaque that has the designer, the owner's name.
Oh, okay.
And guess how
Yeah.
and guess how much it is?
How much?
$360.
Fuck that.
Why would
dude.
you bother with these?
Honestly, like, I don't know.
I don't
I
get
mean-
special edition consoles. I remember the bright hot pink fucking PlayStation 2 Slim.
Yeah.
That was a thing. Once.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
There was a hot
they
pink
made-
PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Why though?
I can't remember. I think it was a tie-in with like some shit movie game, like
It was a
Barbie
special
or
order.
some shit. Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I had a silver Slim PS2. My friend's got that now though, because he's like, "Can I have a PlayStation 2?" I was like, "Funny you mentioned that. I've got one, just like randomly laying around. In addition to my fat one that I bought." I was like, "It probably doesn't work, but you can have it," and apparently it works.
But-
And he plays Gran Turismo 4 on it, and he likes it a lot. So
Nice.
good guy me.
Yeah, you're also a good guy. Definitely a good guy. Good boy.
Yes, always a good guy. I completely don't. Yes. Good.
But what do you think about the F355 right now in this game?
I love the 355.
It's a good looking car, and it's pretty quick.
Probably my favourite of those sort of mid-engine V8 mainstream Ferrari. I mean, what else is there? I like the 360, I like the 430 and the 458 I'm not a fan of. And the 488
For me,
fine.
355 is the sexiest
God.
Ferrari ever.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
You'll
see.
find out. Jesus Christ. That scared the shit out of me.
Okay, you're doing good. Oh my god, you nearly tapped it.
Holy shit!
What have you done?
Almost broke
You just
it.
you just two-wheeled a 355 challenge car
Yes.
somehow.
Very good.
This is not V8 supercars, bro.
I mean, it's Emile. It's Emile. It's Emile.
I find a way to break things quite easily. To be fair, at least it's not as bad as some of the other cars we've had during this.
Why?
I had a V8 Chevy Aveo that fell over a lot.
I remember that.
I also had a Mercedes ML63 that fell over 18 times, I think, in half an hour.
I don't know if that's something to brag about.
I don't get me wrong, I see Mercedes ML classes. I don't often see them on their roofs, so I think the game might be slightly inaccurate in that regard.
Maybe just. Sorry, you go first.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big SUV. It has a high thing.
Yeah, but it's
you
not
know,
that high, though.
Yeah, but it has a higher center of gravity, so you
Yeah,
give it a
it's
bump.
not a massively big car, though. Like, it's not... Like,
It's
the
not a
G
G,
class
I
is
know.
probably more... Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the spirit of the Mercedes, they do have cars that they do flip. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. CLR, yeah. Fair play.
Oh yeah, no. And don't forget that other car, which I do not want to talk about because it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
complete disaster.
Oh, that was... Listen, right.
Yeah.
You think World War II ended in 1945? Let me tell you, the Germans had the last laugh in 1955.
What did they do?
They slaughtered 80 to 100 people with a Mercedes in 1955 in France.
Yeah, including...
Yeah.
wasn't the guy who drove it French or something as well?
I don't know.
So...
I don't know. But he also died too. So.
I know what you mean. Yeah, Le Mans. Yes.
Yes, 1955.
Yeah, the best human race. Where you?
You know,
Well,
some of you guys.
Person.
I swear to God, some of you guys are already going straight to hell already. So yeah.
You know what I'm just imagining now? I'm surprised like it wasn't bettered in like 2016 with that front wheel drive GTR if it just like understeered off the track and just ploughed straight into the grandstand and broke all the support beams.
Jesus.
You're trying to watch BTCC, which race are you on? Oh yeah, this car's already got levelling from last time. 40% discount on flywheel upgrades by Ukta. Thank you, Ukta.
Oh, hey, BTCC, you mean like eating other cars to get the first place?
New York Old Circuit. The home
Oh,
of the
God.
Ferrari 355. Donington, oh god. Yeah, Donington was fun. Also, Jordan had to be taken away.
Ooh, New York. What could go wrong?
Everything.
Nothing can go wrong at New York.
What happened
Everyone
the last
knows.
time a Ferrari F355 was in a public area? Tyler
What do you mean?
Hoover.
Oh God!
What do you mean?
Oh, Tyler Hoover lent his Ferrari to a guy in LA and it caught fire.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And now Tavares just bought the burnt wreckage and like he's gonna do a twin turbo swap to it or something.
And he also actually the Taylor Hoover one was the Berlinetta. Tavares now bought a wrecked non-Berlinetta one to actually put.
No,
bits-
Hoover's was a Spider.
Yeah, yeah,
In-
yeah. I messed it up. Yeah, Hoover was a spider. Tavares now bugged. I don't know if you saw the video. He bugged to fucking Berlinetta and he's
Yeah,
going
so
to
he
put
bought
Berlin.
the like
Yeah,
half
it's-
of it, didn't he?
Yeah. There is bits missing, but there is like the interior that is not burnt to shit like Ace, and he's going to put bits of it in it. Fucking fucking Tavares. Hey, a burnt Ferrari. Let's just rebuild it.
Yeah, I
You know
don't
what?
understand that.
You know what?
Yeah, at least I can understand UVs because it doesn't like the big silly shit. Its cars are almost all the time decent.
Do you know what? I think I have an idea now. Remember the time, Chicane, remember I talked about the barnyard thing at Erndale, right?
Yeah, what about it?
I think that the F355 might be the best thing to do. Do a burnout in that thing and kind of fire. Boom. Millions of views there.
Well, apparently, do you know what the best bit about it is?
Huh.
Apparently, the reason it got caught fire is because it never got taken in for a recall for like something that literally cost 50 cents. It's like a fuel line or something that just decided.
Yeah.
Really?
Wasn't it a thing he was actually planning to do late, like?
Yeah, I
barely
think he
after-
was gonna go ahead and like get it replaced, like when it came
Yeah.
back from LA, and it caught fire in LA.
Wasn't that the same shit with like the Pontiac Fiero? Like it was just like one small thing that
Oh.
made the car just catch on fire over and over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and also the Ferrari 458, which was in the
Oh yeah, the 458. I remember when they had that fucking Top Gear road trip, and like they all came out of that hotel one morning with like shirts with burning 458s on them. That was-
Yeah, wasn't the 458 also the one which had the fucking problem with the wheel well being in something?
yeah,
flammable?
the one
That was
with
why it
the-
caught fire.
That was flammable.
The glue they
Yeah.
used got too hot and caught fire.
Seriously though, why does Ferrari always catch on fire? Like every single time it happens. Like we even make
Because
jokes
it's
about it.
burned with
I- I-
passion.
I mean, there is worse than Ferrari. There is Lamborghinis.
Yeah, Lamborghinis like to catch fire.
They
Yeah.
catch fire even more than fucking Ferraris.
But wait. What's the reason of the Lamborghinis getting fire?
Because
Spontaneously,
they
like
have
the
souls.
Ferrari or the dumbasses who like to rev the shit of the Lamborghini and the exhaust caught fire.
Well, the
Yeah, but
Aventador used to have that
everything-
issue where it shot flames from the exhaust, and people who revved it at stoplights like ended up having the fire
Yeah,
hit the rest of the vehicle and burn it to a crisp that way.
So basically, Aventador kills everything.
Well,
Cool.
Aventador, the problem with the Aventador is it like I'm getting driven exclusively by cunts, so I'm just gonna stop living in order to make these people's lives pain.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is
Let
that
me rearrange.
the
let me-
Aventador isn't costly enough to not be driven by cunt. That's the problem.
I like the Aventador.
So
Yeah.
I like the Aventador too, but why do rich people? Oh wait, we're not able to before these things, so only rich people could do it in their own ranks.
I've got to be perfectly
Yeah.
honest, I'll probably have a Murcielago LP640 over Aventador, but that's me.
Yeah.
I'll pick for me, I'll pick a Diablo. Yeah,
Diablo.
yeah, I'll take that one. That one looks better.
I like the later Diablos, the ones that didn't have the pop-ups, the ones that had the headlights
Yeah.
from the 300ZX, they were cool.
They
I
were
prefer
first,
the
they were
pop-up.
best Diablos.
Yeah. They're the ones that
The
have like
Countach-
four-wheel drive and shit.
The Countach is also good too.
The Countach is coming up in price quite significantly now though. Like Countach
I know,
is
but-
probably going to be on like Miura level in a couple of years.
Yeah, but still, you appreciate though. People
I-
were proud.
The Countach is a car which I think if you want a good looking one you do have to get one of the later ones. I'm not a fan of like the early ones, like the 70s ones, they look a bit odd. But like the
Yeah,
80s
they're,
ones
like,
when
really-
they had like the wide bodies and like the 25th anniversary and shit like that, that looked cool.
Yeah, because like the
Yeah,
70s
yeah.
ones are like anorexic as hell, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
they just look weird. They kind of look like Dome Zeros, but like bigger.
But
I
would
mean,
it be
I
true?
guess we have so much the image of the 80s Countach that
Yeah,
when we
the
see the 70s we sense that something is lacking on the car.
Mm.
yeah. I mean, yeah. When I think Countach, I think big fat wing.
Yeah, you think
big
the
body.
fucking wedgie
Wing.
wing and
That
Yeah.
stupid
Yeah.
wing that does nothing unless remove all the little bit of weird visibility that you have. But it's so cool.
I mean, but would the contest be driven by winkers?
the cunt ass
Hopefully
is
not.
driven by cunt. That's why I call it the cunt ass.
Yeah.
Well, that's why
Oh,
Rhino
so-
calls it the cunt ass. I call it the cunt ass.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, the best thing with the countach though is going backwards.
Yes.
Seriously though, what car could not be driven by cunts at this point?
Alfa Romeos, they catch fire before they get driven by Alfa Romeos like to catch fire as well. I remember when I was researching, because I was thinking of getting an Alfa Romeo GT, and literally all the things that Honest John is just reports of fires, and I'm like, cool.
That gets a question. Which Italian car doesn't get on fire nowadays?
What catches on fire? That's the question though.
Fiat doesn't get on fire.
No, Fiats can catch fire.
Oh,
That
yeah, but-
multi-jet diesel engine occasionally likes to go up in flames.
I mean, heck, even Tesla catches on fire, and that's an electric car.
Yeah, but that's electric, and they have a lot of things that catch fire easily, you know, like batteries and shit.
Yeah,
That-
basically every time Elon Musk's fucking Twitter gets disabled, they fucking catch fire. So.
Yeah.
In the end, the only thing that doesn't catch fire is a Toyota.
They
I don't
say
know.
that's that fucking 2JZ powered new Supra that like caught fire.
No, it's
no.
actually not the
Okay.
2J. It was just like a fucking fuel line that was stuck there
Okay.
in that lake.
No,
It
let
still
me
caught
try.
fire.
Yeah, but it's not the fault of the 2JZ.
So, let's be honest. So, the only thing that doesn't get into fire are things that already caught fire.
Yes.
I mean, one thing is
Oh no, Mazdas do catch fire. Never mind.
Oh,
French-
shit.
French car
Yeah.
don't catch fire. They cannot get hot enough for that.
Yeah, they don't
'Cause
need to add something to catch fire because the people do it as a cultural hobby. It's like the smells of France, the perfume, the freshly baked bread, and the cows on fire.
The Mazda, I always remember the Mazda 6 had a great way of catching fire.
Damn, and that's what I was looking at.
They no, it's only like the very early ones, so don't worry.
Oh, okay.
The-
I was
The very
looking
early
into that or 3.
The very early second gen, what happened is they had 2 fuel lines.
Oh.
And apparently,
Oh.
in certain places in America, they attracted these spiders that are addicted to fuel. And the problem
What?
is,
Oh.
neither fuel line, because it has 2 fuel lines instead of just 1, is not actually strong enough to kill the spiders. So what would happen is the spiders would get inside the car, nest inside the fuel tank, and in very rare occasions, you would basically end up setting the nest on fire and then setting the car on fire, or something like that.
Oh,
So you,
that's
okay.
fun.
Great
So
to
you
see people awake at 5:12 a.m. Hell yeah.
So basically, the spiders basically kill themselves in a way.
Yeah, the spiders obviously fucking die. They start the bath of fire. Unfortunately, the big Mazda attached to the spiders catches fire as well. But yeah, I think it was only the American V6 ones. We've got a Mazda 6 and it hasn't caught fire yet. So
And before Emile makes one on fire just now.
it's not my car, so I'm not bothered.
Also, there is one Mazda that catches fire, and that won't catch fire ever again.
Hey, as long as the Speed 3 doesn't catch on fire, then I'm cool, because that's the one I actually want.
No, do you know what's one car that?
That really easily could get fire here in Brazil.
No,
Tipo. It's literally you crash the cars on fire.
No, what do you know? What's one car that catches on fire or doesn't even win, and that's what makes me angry the most? The IMSA one. Every single time. Every single time.
I haven't
It's
slept for
like
shit
having
because
the
Endgame
opinion.
happened 4 hours ago. Some girl at work was telling me about Endgame. It sounds way more interesting than the other one did. So what are we doing today? We're driving good Ferraris and also.
I
probably
mean,
something else.
Emile, and game has actually one big flaw. It's fucking long. So if you're not into those movies,
I'm not gonna
it's
watch
to
it
feel
because
long.
I had the entire plot explained to me by thingy. But Silverstone
Okay,
Grand
that's
Prix circuit. Whoop whoop.
yeah, yeah. So imagine
Yeah,
saying imagine saying 3 hours for that.
Hey, this is the good Silverstone. Don't get too upset.
Wait,
It
is
isn't
it
the
the?
bottom one.
you only everything.
I mean, the good Silverstone is the 90s Silverstone.
Yeah, this one's like the 90s-ish one. This is. It's not the one that like.
Yeah. It's
starts at,
not.
like
It's
a
not.
completely
It's,
different place to where the new ones. The new one's
Yeah,
weird because you like drive through the old start line.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see that there's nothing there. So wait, something's wrong.
What's wrong? The only good Silverstone is 1979 Silverstone. I have no idea what that looks like.
Yeah, the
It just outlined basically.
Silverstone. It was literally the fastest track in Canada.
AKA literally square Silverstone. Yeah.
Hey, again, full yellow, full red. Still.
All I remember about 90s Silverstone is touring cars used to like to foot all over on this track.
Really?
Yes, even though the
Yeah.
track is like entirely flat.
Yeah.
They still crash.
Yeah, there was
Okay.
like, I remember I saw a thing where like there's these two Mazdas and there's this like Vauxhall in the middle. And the two Mazdas tried to squeeze the Vauxhall out, so the Vauxhall ended up flipping one of the Mazdas over and just
Holy
driving
shit.
off.
Seriously, what's with
They-
Mazda's getting screwed every time in motorsport?
Oh, I don't
Why?
know. That was like the final time Mazda ever appeared in BTCC. Hello, Alexander.
They basically just gave up because of it. Like, oh dear, we flipped, we gave up.
It's just maggots, not Beckett's. It's literally a triangle corner. Like the original Toka. Everything's a square in
Seriously.
the original Toka. I like the original.
Seriously, why do we always insult Mazda for some reason?
I like Mazdas. That's the worst bit. I
Yeah,
like the I really like the Mazda 3 Saloon. That is a weird car. I appreciate its weirdness.
Mazdas are cool. It's not because they aren't successful in motorsport and shit, but we still like them.
Yeah, like the RX-7 and stuff's cool. RX-8. I love the
Yeah.
RX-8. I want.
Yeah,
I like
that-
the R7.
An RX-8 that hasn't been misrated by its previous
Yeah, you see,
owners.
that's the main reason I did not buy a Mazda RX-8, because most of them in the UK it's like 5 owners, and you're like, which ones
Yeah.
actually cared about it and which ones didn't?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Basically, if you own an RX-8, you have to do what Carfrottle did. Went to a special shop to get it.
I thought you was going to
Basically-
say what that one guy did on eBay and put an SR20 in it.
No. What Carfrottle did, like going to a shop that knows rotaries to rebuild it from the ground up, because that's the only thing you can do.
I really
Especially
need to
after
keep
5
up with
owner.
Carfrottle stuff. I think the last thing I watched is when they put a V6 in... What's the name of that MX-5? Phil?
Yeah, Phil. I mean, recently they did a thing that made me not want to watch them. They bought a 3rd gen Prelude, and they decided to put a K20 in it.
No, that's the best idea. It should have been a K24,
No.
but you know.
No. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
Listen, I have a K-Series Honda. I like my K-Series Honda a lot.
Yeah, but the K20. I would have said maybe yes
Yeah,
for
but
the
the K20 is a
K24,
good
but
engine!
I would have said yes for the K24, but the K20 is a chav engine that everyone.
It's
put
not a
in the-
chav engine, it's a good engine.
No, that's the one that everyone put in the Civic because they K20 swap.
There's a reason people do it.
No, it's the LSF on the engine.
Yes! What's wrong with it?
They should have put a fucking K24.
I agree, but they didn't.
Yeah, then they can do for themselves. I cannot accept that.
Mazda RX-8 best Mazda car. How legal is it to build your own Formula 1 car based on the olden days of ground effect for hill climb? I would have literally no idea. All I will say is building your own F1 car is a very ambitious idea, not one I would particularly recommend.
Unless you're Ferrari, then you're cool.
Yeah,
I mean-
if you're like Ferrari and you have like, I don't know, a couple of billion quid
Shit.
to chuck at research and
Yeah.
development, then yeah, go for it. If you want to build, like, I don't know, a Formula Ford or something, you probably buy, like, a Formula Ford and stick a stupid engine in it. That's probably a thing you can do. Because Formula Fords can't be expensive, right?
Nah, I don't think so.
What's
They're relatively
Formula
cheap when it comes to
Masters?
racing.
Yeah, I remember Formula
I mean-
Fords from the original Toka. As soon as you touch wheelers in those things, you would go airborne. It was great. Toka 2 had loads of weird shit in it. Like, it had Ford Fiesta racing, like TVR Speed 12s. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, that
they're all the
totally
same.
fit together. They fit together.
I'd go back to 1967. Screw aerodynamics, the engine is a stress component now, like Chapman did. Well, it's been nice knowing you, Nick. If you want to build a 1967 F1 car, as long as I can come and watch it, be my guest. All I'm saying is I don't expect it to end well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it would ending flames and
Yes, I
No.
expect it to be like, wow, look how quick it is. Sky ditch, sky ditch, sky ditch, fire burning.
I mean, there is a reason everything evolved in the 1960s.
Yeah, because everyone became a pussy.
And because we understood that having a big fucking V12 in the back with no safety and nothing wasn't the best way to do.
They did
Especially
make
when
it
people.
memes though.
Oh yeah,
To be fair, wasn't there more deaths in like the 80s and 90s anyway?
yeah.
Well,
yeah, I mean,
like not 90s,
Yeah.
because like after 94, no one really died in anything.
Yeah, they stopped dying after that because they were
Apart from like one guy at Suzuka.
Yep.
yeah.
No, actually there was other people that died, but not in race.
Yeah, but
main
they didn't
racing.
get acknowledged by the Senna film, so that was a good film, by the way.
I mean,
The
the
documentary
film was
thing.
it was okay. I just didn't like the whole like the witch hunt against Prost kind of thing. I feel like they did that a little bit too much when it was like Ayrton did a bunch of shit too, and it's like, I don't know.
knew it would be a bit biased.
That's how they had to
but
frame it, though.
I
isn't
didn't
it?
like.
Yeah,
But everything related to Ayrton is always a bit biased. It's impossible to escape from it.
Yeah. It's a bit like how people probably seen James Hunt in a better light, even though like he was the main asshole because
Oh, yeah,
he
he was-
was the one that died.
He was a fucking big asshole, yeah.
I mean, James Hunt can be an asshole, but he had some of the best one-liners when commentating
Oh, yeah.
with Murray Walker.
I still need to watch that film. That seems like it's a good film.
Which
The Rush.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but don't consider that as the most accurate thing ever because
Yeah.
they forced a little bit the rivalry between Hunt and Lauda when they were actually friends.
Yeah.
I think
the
it
most
shows that in
friend
parts
possible.
though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Only at the ending they revealed their friendship,
Mm.
but during the 98% of the movie they tried to create a rivalry between them both.
What movie were we talking about?
Rush.
Rush.
It's, like I said, unfortunately with something like that, it's sort of the way they have to.
Yeah, they have to do else the fucking thing is.
Yeah, but they have to sell the movie, so they
Yeah.
wouldn't sell something like la la la. We're walking in the park and we are friends.
To be
I
fair,
tell you what.
we don't have many motorsport movies. So.
no.
No. And you know what? At least Rush is not driven.
Oh
I could say.
fuck!
Revenge the IndyCar movie.
Oh, God.
Sylvester Stallone. Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's so fucking bad.
It is bad.
Oh, that sounds terrific.
It is bad. I'm not
Sylvester
gonna lie.
Stallone's weird, can't even speak English face.
Yeah.
Like
You
Sylvester
are
Stallone, what the
lyric.
fuck is that guy? How did he? I love Sal, but like, how did that guy ever get a job? That's what I want to know. Like, he's literally
Yeah.
the Vin Diesel of the 70s, yet he has slightly more charisma. Like, he's not
Yeah.
Vin Diesel where he just sits there and goes, family.
It's
That's all
like,
Vin Diesel does!
come
He just sits there with that gormless fucking face of his and goes, family.
family. And always,
Live
and he
'em.
never pulls the prayer.
Yeah.
Always someone else begins the prayer instead of him.
And he always plays
Yeah.
the same guy in every film he's ever in.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
always
Even-
Don
even-
Muscle, and it's like, he's not even
Yeah.
that big. Like, come on.
It's like Vin Diesel, Jason Statham, they always play themselves in every fucking movie they do.
Yeah.
By the way, this is
The only movie that Vin Diesel didn't made himself is the one that he's a nanny. He's literally babysitting on a family.
I mean, honestly, Vin Diesel's best movie is actually Saving Private
Yeah,
Ryan.
it is, because he
It's
gets
good.
shot in the middle of it, and it's alright.
Yeah. We don't have to deal with him long
He
enough.
just gets shot and then goes, family,
And-
and dies.
this is why I didn't want to. I think the last Fast and Furious movie that I watched, like the recent one, that's gonna be my last one.
Oh, I
think.
love Fast and Furious. Because it's so bad at this point, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like,
Also,
right, bear in mind, I have a horrific taste in movies. Like, my favourite film of all time might be one of the Expendable films. Because it's just ridiculous and I love it.
yes.
I fucking love it.
Incredible, it's really
I understand. I think I saw like I at least saw 1 and 2, and they are fucking amazing.
Oh, it's incredible. Fucking
Yeah.
the third one's great when like fucking Jet Li and fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger are supposed to be gay together. That's great. that is fucking great.
Man.
I swear.
Like fucking hell. Why didn't anybody think of the Expendable before? Like, hey,
I
you know all
know.
those
It's amazing.
know, all those action movie stars. Get them all together.
Yeah, stick Stone
I did-
Cold in it like there was in the first one.
Yeah. Didn't they have Ronda Rousey in like the second one too?
Third one. Yeah.
Third one? Yeah, fucking like, hey, get all those fucking movie stars, those fucking fighting stars, and get everyone in.
Yes,
Just
Rousey
cast-
pre-ruining WWE.
Yeah. When she was still cool.
Yes. When she hadn't. Yes, it was Ronda Rousey in a not yet knocked out by getting kicked in the face stage.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that's why she went to WWE.
Didn't she get
Oh,
knocked out by
absolutely.
that person that like shat their pants in the middle of the UFC ring? Who was that one who like literally got caught in a submission and just diarrheaed everywhere?
Oh, what?
That actually happened.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't. Okay, so the one who like ended her career, I don't know if that's.
It was
Amanda
Holly
Nunes.
Helm.
No,
or
it-
something, wasn't it?
Oh, it was Holly Holm, I think, who pooped herself. Amanda Nunes was the last person to beat Rousey, and pretty much made her stop fighting in the UFC.
Yeah, Helm did it once though, didn't she? Because she just kicked her in the face and killed her.
Yeah.
There is some guy called Marlon Moraes. Is that the guy you think? I mean, he actually won a thing, but having bad diarrhea
Yeah.
in UFC. It was this year actually. It was in February.
Oh, dude,
February.
10% discount on camshaft valves and displacement upgrades by Ferrari. These are available on cars made by Ferrari. Why is it not available on Maseratis? Because, like, Maseratis use...
Nah, because Maserati can't have the good shit.
Yeah, you're right. Anyways, speaking of not having good shit, it's Sedona Full Circuit. Kill me, please.
Oh god.
oh.
I'm ready to build the
Oh.
Lotus 49 replica and crash and die at the carousel. Yes. Lotus
I mean,
Lamborghini L102. That sounds like
I mean,
a bad idea.
if you do Lotus 49 and if you go at the carousel, dying is the only option.
Is Lotus 49 that, like, green and yellow thing that was in Forza?
I mean, they were all fucking green and yellow, you know, most of them.
Well, yeah. Why have I got so many Ferrero Rocher stickers all over this desk?
But
Just
yes,
random.
it was green and yellow. Yes, green and yellow. With the yellow nose and then the stripe getting thinner and going through the world car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was in some Forza. Yeah. Let me find a picture and post it in response.
I shouldn't have worn this shirt. I feel fat in this shirt. I
Why
swear,
are you so fat?
it's
So,
I'm
Emile,
not a fat person, but I think this is supposed to be medium, but I'm not sure if they accidentally either sent out a woman's shirt or they just tagged it wrong. Because it's like way smaller than anything else I have.
So Emile, when you finish the race, you can check in response to see if it's the one you thought.
The problem is it's a cool ass design, so I have to wear it. So
Oh.
Oh, and I found the fighter who shot herself when she was fighting. It wasn't with Rousey, it was some other girl.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it was Justine Kish.
Why would you shit yourself trying to fight?
Well, let's just say you get to eat at the wrong place.
Roman,
Basi-
it's like South Park, isn't it? When you die, you shit yourself.
I have the
Yeah, also,
perfect scenario for you, for what you imagine. Everyone enters the launch life and on the third corner everyone retires with suspension problems. Except
Oh.
Williams because they are so slow that they cannot make the suspension collapse.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, and Justine, the person that shit herself, actually joked about it.
Yeah, she
Very
was
good.
pretty
It's-
good about it afterwards. At the end
Yeah,
of the day,
she
with
was-
something
shit
like that,
happens.
you've got to own it. You can't just.
Yeah, so at least she knows what she's doing, anyways.
We've all done dumb shit in our lives. Not
Oh,
shout
yeah.
ourselves on TV, but you know, probably done.
You know what?
something.
Maybe shut
Do you
ourselves
know-
in public.
No, I
Oh
don't
God.
No.
think I've ever. Maybe I don't remember.
Jesus,
No.
when you were a kid, maybe.
I had my
You know,
Listen, I have that weird fucking almost getting sex but getting denied by watching Mock the Week. Which, to be fair, have Frankie Boyle on it, right? And Frankie Boyle is like the sex of comedy, so it's good.
but by the way, Emile,
Yes, sir.
do you know what's embarrassing shit though? And I think we hadn't talked about this. We did talk to other people like TMC, but
What?
you know what? What do you know? What's true shit?
What?
That the Sonic movie.
Oh god.
The what?
What?
Which movie?
And actually, the Sonic movie. And which, by the way, guess what I heard? Like an update. The director is actually hearing all of our responses.
Oh.
And now he wants to change it.
Fucking,
Well, he
I've got
kinda
an idea
has
to
on
change it. Why don't they just
whole
fucking
thing's being
bin the
re-edited.
twat? I'm sorry, right? No. Real shit here. Sonic's always why Sonic? Sonic is just bollocks anyway. Like, why do you want to make a film about fucking Sonic?
I mean, you made a film about Mario. You made a film about Mario, though.
Make a film
like a
about
long
the bastard
time ago.
piranha plant.
Add revenue.
It's basically just a rodent running away.
I mean, they made a film. They made a film about emojis.
Do you know what the best bit
Yes,
about
they
the
did.
Sonic
Yeah,
film
that's
is, though?
What?
People are
What?
complaining about the design. Fucking,
Yeah.
this film's gonna be shit. It doesn't matter how the character looks, it's going to be shit. Like, the Mario film was horrific.
I think video game except maybe what's it called? Detective Pikachu. That's gonna be fine.
Yeah. That there is the reason about that. There is Ryan Reynolds voicing Pikachu. That
The
yeah.
porn parodies are usually better than the actual films.
I mean, yeah, because it's more
Oh my
interesting
god,
to
I
see people
cannot
fuck
imagine
than
the
watching
porn
that.
parody of Sonic.
Actually, the Hitman film was alright.
I mean, yeah.
And
mean,
the
Need
Need
for
for Speed
Speed-
movie
Need
was
for
good, but that was
Oh
like,
yeah,
that
I
was
was
not
gonna
say
based
that.
on thingy. So
Actually, yeah, it was.
I still have to see
the
that.
first movie was fun.
I would totally fuck the blonde woman.
Oh fuck! And she's English too,
Oh,
so
yes, I know.
perfect for you.
No, that's worse. No, that's worse. American women love British accents, so you kind of like if a Brit on Brit. You have to try extra hard, and I'm really bad at trying hard.
I mean, at least you won't have any compression problem, right?
Oh, there's
I'm too.
too much competition. Well, Americans,
To be
you can
fair-
just seduce them with the bad accent, so it's alright.
To be fair, who tries hard the most?
Some people try hard. On Jeremy Kyle, they try hard. That's a great show. Wait, what? Blah blah blah. Imagine F1 racing again at the Nordschleife. I'd fall asleep because I hate the Nordschleife.
Oh.
Oh, please. Oh, God.
No,
Hey,
I like. Hello, Max. I
Roman,
like
please.
driving the Nordschleife.
Emile,
Let's
I'm
be
gonna-
honest. Watching, and
Dude,
no
I'm-
one watches the Nordschleife races because of the race itself. It's because the expectation for a massive crash.
Yes.
Because literally, you enter the Nordschleife, 7 minutes of nothing.
I fucking hate
Well,
it.
it's okay. So you hate the Nordschleife.
I fucking despise it, yes.
So,
Wow, you're officially my enemy now.
Right, hold on, right. They ruin road cars these days by always going, oh, it's tested at the Nürburgring. They chucked a fucking Skoda SUV around the Nürburgring. What good does that do the
Skoda?
world?
Wait. Let me understand. A Skoda?
Yes, a
SUV.
Skoda. They
Yeah,
chucked the
that's it.
Kodiak VRS
That's
around
just-
there. A diesel
I mean-
SUV.
everything is going around there those days.
Right,
Even the runners are going around there.
yeah, exactly, right. They ruin
I
road
think
cars. They ruin video games because it's like, oh, it's the last level of this racing game that's set on real-life tracks. You know what that means? It's time for the final race to be at the Nordschleife. Ooh, so different. Right, there's
I think
147
we-
corners. The only good part of the track's like the first bit, and then the rest of it's just boring. Right?
No, to
Alright,
be honest.
okay.
My,
Let's
to be honest, my favorite
converse.
part is the one after the carousel to the end.
Mm.
Let's make a few arguments. For me, Nordschleife, I know it's like boring, but it's one of those tracks where I think it basically tests the cars, like like how it handles and everything, and also tests like the driver's skills. Because
So did the
Okay.
Top Gear track.
to be fair, I would take the Nordschleife over the Top Gear track. Ooh, unpopular opinion stare.
I don't really know if it is. I've driven
I
the
don't
Top
think
Gear
it's
track about 4,000 laps in... Well, I've driven the Top Gear track millions of times in Forza. I'm still not a fan of it. That's the best bit. I do the Top Gear lap shit. I don't actually like the track that much, but it's a interesting track, so...
I mean, and also here's another thing with Nordschleife. Just remember that they did along with the the GP track. That together, that's like one of the more difficult races in the for GT in general. The 24 hours of Nürburgring. I know you think it's like nothing's happening. Well, guess what? You got weather. I know you don't see it in video games, but you got weather, cars falling apart, and such.
And
Even
also-
even factory teams are falling apart.
Yeah,
at
I'm
times.
falling apart. I had to drive it for 24 hours in a fucking Ford GT on GT4. I hated every moment of it.
I mean,
Exactly. This is why I like the Nordschleife, because even you and everyone else, even factory drivers, are falling apart. It's kind of like, I think it's like, how can I say? It's kind of like a difficult version of Le Mans, because Le Mans is pretty hard. We all agree with that.
Mm.
But
Kind
just imagine it just replaced with straightaways and like a few turns with just a shitload of turns and elevation changes, and snow or rain or whatever.
The Germans cannot
Everything-
design tracks. There, I
Everything
said
at
it.
the same time.
It's
they
not
can.
bad.
Like, I'm sorry.
No.
Name me a good German track.
The Nordschleife.
Nürburgring.
No.
The old Hockenheim.
Oschersleben prayer.
No,
with-
Schleiben
no.
shit.
Otis-
It's a
No,
fucking
it's
go-kart track.
Otis11 is only good with the dark room corner.
Yeah. No. It was better before the fucking dark room corner because that's
the dark room corner.
I like
gives
how that's the name of it
character.
now.
The
yeah. I
dark room corner gave character to the track.
mean, no, it makes fucking people crash on the first turn because it's fucking painful to
The
pass
guy that
through the
designed
clouds.
this corner should be taken into a dark room and beaten.
So Emile, you're basically asking me to bring a sign to Nürburgring if I ever go there and it says "fuck Emile" and just put it in the first turn.
Do you know what the worst bit is?
Is that what you?
What?
I'm gonna go there one day, right? I hate the track, and I still want to drive around the fucking thing.
So you're just gonna here's what you do. You're gonna be going to the track and you're just gonna be talking like bad about it while you're driving in the track.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy one of them Nürburgring stickers once I'm finished and put it on upside down.
I bet you draw track backwards too.
Wow.
Oh god.
There's your best German track. It's the Formula E Season 2 Berlin track. It's fucking awful.
Oh,
Speaking of, well, this isn't gonna be awful. This is just weird. It's Camino Viejo de Montserrat's Extreme Circuit in reverse.
Shit.
Oh,
Dude.
shit.
Chicane, it looks like a deformed wank.
I'm sorry. Formula E tracks are just all bad. City tracks are just terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, except Monaco and Long Beach. That's how you do it, right?
Maybe.
I have a
Do
guilty
you really
pleasure
want
for
to hear my opinions on Monaco?
Oh, so you also hate that track too?
I don't look right.
I
Monaco is the only reason anyone likes Monaco is because it's got history.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Long Beach
I
is just
accept that.
it's just wank. It's just squares. And a roundabout
Why
everyone
like
falls
Monaco?
over at.
Well, it's your opinion then.
I have a really unpopular opinion about street tracks. I love Baku.
Go for it.
I already said it. I like Baku.
Oh,
That's
Baku.
fine.
Is that the one that
I-
fucking female flew backwards at 200 miles an hour?
No,
That's Macau.
No, that's
No,
Macau.
that's
That's Macau.
Macau.
Baku
Macau.
and Macau are my favorite street tracks.
Baku I like, it just that has a bad race this year.
Yeah.
Macau
Baku is pointless, is stupid, it doesn't have any sense, and that's why I love it.
Okay, and here's the thing about Macau.
It's
It's
death.
it's dangerous. It still is. People still die to this day.
Yeah.
And yet it's still like one of those tracks where people want to race. The same like the TTL man, but it's in the sea course.
People die at the Nordschleife because they get bored.
They don't. No, there isn't that.
Okay.
There isn't that many people dying at North Rifle. I mean, except that people that took a fucking GTR to the face. There
Yeah,
was not.
that's the only people died in
Oh my god.
We
We're talking
played
about that
it.
incident.
Wait, that happened?
Yeah, it did happen.
The chargers
no.
went flying
Here-
into a fence which was with spectators,
the thing.
so they
Here's
died
who-
by a GTR in the face.
Oof.
And guess who drove that car too? Jan Marmbrough.
Yeah,
He was the one that drove that car into the outside of the track, and he got
Right.
shit on by Taku Inu because of it. So yeah.
Just want to point out, you shouldn't listen to me when it comes to racetracks anyway. I'm one of those weird people I like Yes Marina.
And that's I mean yes, Marina. is
wait,
up to me.
what? There is
What?
people who like Yas Marina.
Yes, what's wrong with Yes Marina?
It looks cool.
Yeah. And I said what's wrong. That's
Oh,
not the wrong thing.
Some people hate it because it's basically just... It is kind of one of those that's like, basically, it's more of a gimmick track than anything with that fucking
Yeah, but
hotel
hey,
and shit.
Yeah, and then there is so many fucking tracks that are just gimmick nowadays.
Monaco.
Yeah, Monaco. Monaco is just there because classic history and that's all.
Because Bernie Eccleston lives there and he really wanted a racetrack where he lives.
Meanwhile,
No, actually, it's not just Bernie. It was the
Taki Inu lives in Monaco.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of
So Monaco is good
Formula One
because it
people
has
live in
starting
Monaco.
Norway.
Monaco's just full of cars.
Rich people. It's full of rich.
Mm.
It's full of
meanwhile, Emile doesn't like effing Long Beach, bro. Boy,
Come on.
I'm so coming for you, bro.
Shit, I'm
just
sorry.
saying.
Nothing good ever happens at Long Beach. When that track got added to Forza, I hated every moment of my life.
Oh, so you're talking about Forza? We're talking about the IMSA race from like a couple weeks ago.
I have never seen an IMSA race. I need to.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh my,
I watch touring cars.
Should get-
That's like it, pretty much.
Chicane, can you please send a video to Emile as soon as possible?
One good thing happened at Long Beach.
What?
Me and Rhino and a couple of other people discovered the Jimi Hendrix
yeah.
experience at Long Beach.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That.
The Jimi Hendrix Experience?
I'll
What?
send you the video later. It's a
Oh,
fascinating
please.
thing.
Please. Please.
The Jimi Hendrix
It's-
experience was a thing.
It's a magnificent thing. I'm going to see if I can find it, and if I do, I'm going to link it.
I can't remember. I think it's called, like, the video on Rhino's channel is called, like, Forza Experience in a Nutshell or something?
I'm going to. I'm going
Feels
to try
really
that.
weird driving this track in reverse. Can we just say reverse tracks in racing games are just stupid?
I mean, it's challenging. I don't know what you, dude.
What
Yeah,
even in
but-
Gran Turismo?
Yeah, but like sometimes reverse tracks are okay, but like for the most part, it's just like just buffer to make the track thing go slightly upwards and slightly
They never decided to be backwards, so
Hmm.
always got a funny feeling
Uh,
that
it-
gonna
it-
lose a match.
It's called the proper Forza experience.
That's the one. That was a fucking video. That was fun to make, actually.
Oh no!
What?
Wait. Oh wait. No, actually, I heard the video. It was true. No, so I heard and I was like, no, it's here. Sorry, Emile, if you listen to that at some point, I don't hate you. Just...
Mueller's fucking dead. It's fine.
So yeah, that's the video Emile was talking about. If you want to watch it, the beauty of Long Beach.
Sure. I'm sort of about people media a little bit. I mean, to be fair, that's my why I suddenly living in my Long Beach.
Hmm.
It's still pretty good trying to get away. In my opinion.
How's it brilliant? It's just... It's squares! And a roundabout!
Well, like, it's still good. That's my question.
Hmm.
Is it hello?
Is it
Uh,
breaking? Is it
yes,
Discord or is it me?
Yes, it is Discord.
Yeah.
It's on my side too.
Right, hold on. I will do the correct thing here. Watch this.
Discord. Hello. Oh.
Try
No.
that.
Yeah.
Seems better.
Oh shit!
Oof.
Why can't? Oh yeah, because you remove that phrase from me to move people. I
Oh,
guess.
yeah, sorry.
Yes, I.
Alright. Man, this
Eh,
Discord is
eh,
breaking.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
back again. Emile,
You can,
give me
you
the
can
right
say
soon though. I want to move people in and out, please. It's a
Yeah, I got in and out.
Yeah, I need to add that later. I'm pleased that's Discord. I thought it was me.
I thought it was me too.
Nah,
I thought.
Nah, it was everyone. It's to be expected. It's fucking Discord.
I know, you don't understand it. Like, Discord probably has enough money to hire competent people at this point.
No, actually,
No.
it's not the people.
It's the fucking Western Europe thing because it's in London, and London,
Yeah.
like, London's the worst place in the world to put a
no,
server.
no. Actually, I think it's worse than just being in London. Is that they didn't spend enough to get enough servers.
Put it in
That's
fucking
all.
Scotland.
I mean, the thing, it could be in London, but as I said, I think
It
they
is in
didn't
London.
get enough. Yeah. But I mean, as I said, it's not the problem. The problem is that they surely didn't get enough of them fucking servers because
probably-
they were like,
Do you know what the problem is? It was probably in East London, so people are just like, fucking hell, mate, fucking Discord server, let's just fuck it up.
I mean,
It's not what they
and
sound like
here's
in
the
East
problem.
London, but you know.
And here's the problem. We pay, like, some of us, not all of us, but some of us have to like pay for like the Nitro service.
Yeah.
And our our servers are so fucked.
Yeah, I know, it's great.
I pay for Nitro, and sometimes I'm like, I should not pay for that. Like,
I
but-
probably should because it makes life easier, but I can't be
Yeah.
honest.
I mean, there is one thing that I have. I don't use like the fucking having a GIF or a fucking picture. I don't use that. I only use like using fucking emotes all over the place. That's all.
The file size thing's kind of useful.
Yeah. Yeah. That too. Also, I mean, you remember when you said about Monaco just existing because of Bernie Nicholson? You're wrong.
Am I?
Ooh.
Yeah. It's the original circuit started in 1929, and I don't think Bernie was alive then.
Yeah, it's the only
So
reason
it's-
they've kept it around though.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like, what fucking circuits from like 1929 still exist to this day?
I mean, do you actually
Le Mans?
do
yeah,
you
other
accept?
than Le Mans. But Le Mans like completely different looking now anyway.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Spa also, even though it changed Spa. I think
Indianapolis.
Spa's
Yeah.
got that
Yeah.
long a history, holy shit. And
Yeah,
it is.
Pretty
Yeah,
old Midwest,
yeah.
wow.
But the thing is, before Spa was actually
Spa
way
was
bigger.
pretty. No, Spa was pretty like dangerous too because there was like no fence.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was actually wasn't no fence. It was actually a fucking street circuit in small fucking country roads.
I actually
I mean,
like.
it's-
I actually do like Spa. I'll give Spa credit. I actually.
Yeah,
like Spa.
yes. Oh yes, Spa opened in 1921. Also, you know they had a fucking WEC race. They fucking had snow this weekend at fucking Spa.
No, okay.
And
Spa
hail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spa has snow and hail. Super GT has lightning. NASCAR has some rain delays.
Wasn't Super GT red flag because of monsoon?
Yeah, that's what I said. Thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
And something. What else?
They suck until they don't stop. Send me a video of the Jimi
Mid-Ohio.
Hendrix experience. I'll sort that in a minute.
I'm going to send
Mid-Ohio.
it in the chat. Let me
Yes.
do.
Mid-Ohio qualifying was rained out. Well, not rained out, but it was rainy.
I don't know.
The only
Everything
Everything
going
was-
to shit this weekend.
no, the only one that didn't get rained out was the Formula W one.
Oh yeah.
Formula W.
Yeah, that's basically
Yeah.
women racing. They only women in Formula 3. And
Dude,
it's- and it's-
feminism. They can't race with men. Why not?
I mean. Oh, hey, Emile, don't be a mad guy. It's a fucking Jamie Chadwick English and Aston Martin factory driver that won. She fucking dominated the
Why
field.
don't they call it
Yeah,
Formula
yeah,
F?
she had it. She had a pole by over 2 fucking seconds, dude. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, and then as far as I remember, she lost the pole at the start of something, and then went back up and beat everyone again. Like-
Do you think?
she's just gonna win every race here. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised.
I mean, she's a fucking Aston Martin factory driver at 20, so yeah. You
But
don't
was-
think-
Dude, I'm an
Well, here's the
Aston
thing.
Martin factory. No, I'm a Ferrari factory driver. Hence why I'm driving an F355 Challenge. Haha.
I mean, here's what I think about. I mean, she's pretty good. I could tell you that much. She's a factory driver, but
Is she fit?
why I'm more.
Yes, she's pretty fit, yeah.
But what I'm worried about
I
the
mean-
most is that if she does make it to F2, can she last?
Well, no.
That's the problem.
That's the
The thing-
problem. She's fast, but she doesn't have any
She
decent
did.
comparison because
Yeah.
how she, considering that she's destroying everyone else, you don't have any reference. So is she really good with when she wanna be drawn with everyone else or not?
Right.
I mean, crap. I mean, sports car race is pretty good because at least you have like a full chance of like winning.
Well,
Everyone does. To be fair.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but my main problem with W Series is like once you actually win the championship, like Arthur was mentioning, will you be prepared? And then you spend the scholarship money, and then after that, it's like, oh well, you know, it's like, yeah, you won the championship, but fuck off, you spent our money, so you're not gonna go anywhere else in your career. It's like what they should do with the money instead is like have like a program like Red Bull does, like a junior program or something to help girls out.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
Bugatti
yeah.
Circuit's the final track.
I mean, it's like there is that other thing with women in racing that doesn't agree with the fact that this thing that the Formula W exists, and they are better, you know, because it's just like let's not race only us. Let's race with everyone and just use the money we get to invest in things like to promote women in racing, you know.
I mean,
Hey,
here's the thing. What was the one
Yeah.
one of the people that like disagreed? Yeah, Pivot
Uh,
Man. Di Silvestro. What
Just
else?
pretty much any women who doesn't race in the W Series disagrees with the W Series.
yeah.
That's
Basically,
basically it.
and also the thing is, basically every woman which actually have a decent racing career disagree. Like fucking.
Christine
Catherine
Nielsen
Legg-
is like
Catherine Legg disagreed, so that's to say something.
Christina Nielsen has won like I think a couple of championships in GTD, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
What else? I mean, heck, even though it's not like I don't know if depending on how you guys think about drag racing, there are a couple of women drivers that win championships there.
yeah, I mean, honestly, the only one of the thing is, I don't feel like W Series, the idea behind it isn't bad, but the way it's done is bad.
Right. The
mean-
execution is kind of poor.
Yeah.
in
I
my
mean,
opinion.
I hate to be one of those people, but I really don't see the issue with just integrating them with males. What's the difference?
I mean, that's what I mean. I mean, having a thing which may actually promote them because it.
Yeah, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Like, you probably shouldn't listen to me when it comes to women because I'm like a giant cook. So
Yeah. No. I mean,
More you
like,
know.
I fucking love women. Right, I think they are the
Emile,
best.
yeah.
They are just
Yeah,
the
Emile.
best. They're
Emile,
way better than males. Fuck males.
Emile, I actually understand what you mean. Like having them just run their own series is actually fucking dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
that's the thing.
It's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, maybe okay, do a thing, maybe, and use the fucking money for sponsorship to promote women in racing, but not just run your fucking own thing that will get them nothing, but except maybe media thing because hey, she won the thing where that okay, that's it.
But I just don't like. Don't get me wrong. For like physical sports, like your footballs and your rugbies and your boxing and shit, I get why you keep them in two different categories. But racing is not. You know,
Yeah.
it's just not. It's just not like. Other than like occasionally racing drivers punching the other racing driver, but shit like that doesn't happen anymore. Like that was in the good old days of racing.
Also, Emile, you wanna know which country has the more represented in W Series?
China.
What?
England.
Oh yeah, that's just because. Yeah, that makes sense.
Five English.
I'll tell you what though. Even if Jimmy ends up winning, which is pretty obvious at this point,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep an eye on her open wheel like season once she gets there, because I want to see how she does there.
I mean, she, as far as I know, she did correct in British F3 at some point. I mean, decent. Yeah.
Yeah, but can she
But
do?
she-
Can she do?
Yeah. She mainly did some GT. From what I know, he had like Ginetta and British GT, and that's basically all.
I think what we'll need to see her more on the F2 part, because that's what the series is looking for. We'll have to see about that, because if that didn't work, and if say something embarrassing happens to her in that count, I mean, I'm not against all this, but this is not the best idea, I'm noticing. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Most things don't
I mean,
have good ideas in the first few years of execution, though. So.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Like the UN. Anyways. Fuck.
And
Jesus.
like
Fuck
and
the,
like-
the UN. Like, what the fuck is the point of the UN?
like
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Emile, I'm going to say something else.
If you say European Union, I'm gonna choke on my
Yeah.
own lung.
Then chuck on your lung because yes,
Fuck the European Union.
I mean the idea of it is good.
No,
The
it's
way
not.
done
It's a terrible idea.
No. The idea, the execution is.
It's
pretty
run
fucking
by the
bad.
Germans. We do not. Giving the Germans power is not a good idea. We've seen this
Yeah.
backfire many times in history.
Yeah. But the thing is, if you stay alone, you're getting absorbed by your old colonies.
Who
That's the
cares?
problem. Do you want to be America colony now?
We are an American bitch anyway. We have to. They were like, "Hey, look, we're going to Iraq to go fight the war on terror. Freedom, cheeseburgers." And we was like, "Yeah, we'll go there, mate. Sure, fucking, we'll cover you."
I mean,
Yeah, and then France was like, "Go fuck yourself, we're not."
And like they just sat there and they fucking roll into Iraq, just like America, fuck yeah, and we're just sat there with like 3 Land Rovers, just like, why are we here? Yeah,
Oh,
fuel
wait,
on there.
As it says to fuck yourself kindly this time for tagging everyone or all the recording wankers.
Make sure to tag him personally and call him a fucking dick.
I mean, how do you manage to take a full L on against us, by the way?
Because fucking we're just America's cunt now, that's the issue. Since 1911, this country has just lost all of its shit because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. To the point where literally all we've got to our name now is a couple of random islands in the middle of fuck nowhere.
Yeah.
The Argentinians are probably going to take back the Falkland Islands within the next 20 years.
No.
The Argentines are pretty much fucked up by themselves.
No, they won't, because you know that's one thing you English still have. You have pride, so you will actually defend it with all your...
We gave our pride up ages ago. That's why we're fucking part of the European Union. In 1974, we gave up any national identity to go join a bunch of fucking cunts who haven't got any money. So now we have to give all our money to fucking Greece, who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
Nah, Emile, you...
Like, I don't even like fucking hummus. I don't want to give my money to the Greeks. Fuck hummus.
Emile, you wanna know the best about what you just said? Fucking French president of the time didn't want you to be in Europe at all.
Yeah, but fuck hummus, fuck snails, right? Fuck sausages. It's all shit.
No, listen. You wanna know the only reason you actually got accepted into the European Union? Because the only guy that didn't wanted you in, the French president of the time, actually died, and his successor actually was, okay, let's get them in.
Fucking the French have no power.
Yeah.
What the fuck can
By the
the
way,
French do? The French haven't been useful in a war since like 1480.
I mean.
Back when
the only
fucking Sir Francois Baguette motherfucker was around and just dominated the world, and then the English guy came through and fucking ploughed his fields, and then the fucking Chinese master race guy came up and fucking gave birth to everyone, and that was the end of that.
By the way,
Basically, what I'm saying is fuck Germany.
Yeah, I mean,
Emile,
yeah.
Yes.
by the way. Are
Oh
you
no,
gonna win the
hello,
World
Azar.
Cup?
Hold on.
What's up, Ezra?
I said it before and I'll say it again.
Go to
fuck
sleep.
yourself.
Go to sleep, Azar. Go to sleep.
As you were saying.
Are you guys gonna end up winning the World Cup again?
Never.
Fucking, that's the issue with this country. This country should never have won the World Cup. That's the problem. Ever since 1966, everyone's been fucking...
Wait,
It's just
wait.
bollocks.
England won the World Cup.
Yeah, exactly. They
Yes.
shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
Ever since this country won the World Cup, that's when it's been going into the shitter. It just
I mean,
should not have won.
I mean, did you...
It's like the Leonardo DiCaprio Oscar. He shouldn't have won. So the world is becoming shitter and shitter because of his Oscar.
I mean, it's shit anyway.
This country's
But
national
what?
pride is not deserved, and that's the issue. We've sat on our arse for too fucking long. Just sit there, just like, yeah, well, we won the World Cup. It's like, yeah, but you joined the fucking ELC, you joined the EU, fucking...
I mean,
You
Emile,
lost all your money, you're being bullied by the Americans into hosting their fucking nuclear program, so a bunch of feminists can
Wait,
chain
what?
themselves to your fucking fence. Yeah,
What?
that was a thing. That was a thing during the Cold War. We had nukes, right? And there was a reason Russia
Yeah.
was like, do you know what? We're gonna fucking have you, mate. And it's like, well, we can't do anything because we're basically protection for the fucking big bastard apple over there.
Oh yeah. You and
We're like a banana in the middle of a vagina party.
Yeah.
Eventually,
Yeah,
we're just gonna get kicked out.
Emile, you wanna know something fun about that too? Your country was getting a pretty good space program. You wanna know what they did? Instead of keeping it, they were like, let's give it up.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
just give money. Yeah. You gave up your fucking space program to give money to like the US and Europe to launch your shit when you could have your own thing.
And we got fucked by Chernobyl. It's just not good.
Everyone got fucked by
No,
Chernobyl.
we got badly fucked. The west of England got loads of the fucking radiation through wind.
Yeah,
So
but
basically-
but think about one thing. We got two because we got it first before you.
And British Leyland
So-
as well. Fuck British Leyland. Right?
So basically, Mio.
Yes, sir.
So the radiation does come home, like it's going home, basically.
Yeah. It's bollocks.
So,
That's bad, bro.
Fuck this
so, Emile-
country. Seriously, fuck this country.
Emile, you wanna know something to laugh about your football team?
Oh,
France
and
has
also,
more.
I just need to go over this as well. Fuck!
What?
All we can do as a fucking country is sit there and go, well, we won the World Cup. And also, look, the royal family's having another baby. I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna have to pay for the cum.
Yeah, but
Stop having children!
Emile, what I was going to say is about the World Cup. France actually got more World Cup than you. That's
They probably did. France can do a
Yeah.
lot of things better than we can. They can build better cars than us, and the French are shit at building cars.
yeah, Emile, you know that the French actually got like they won the last World Cups and we won the '98 ones.
You
More
can't
than
say
you.
anything anyway. You're French Spanish.
Yeah, I mean no, I'm actually worse French Spanish with hints of Corsican and Russian.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, here's another thing. Le Mans.
Yeah.
If you ignore Toyota and the German, well, like basically like Audi, recent winner in overall, Peugeot.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, they also won with the best named car in the world, the Peugeot 908 Fab.
Okay, pop.
yeah.
Bob.
Right, I
With
just
Fab.
need to do the thing, so give me 1 second. Because I've
Fab,
got to
which
do the
we-
outro. Away. We get 45,500 credits for all gold. Whoop whoop.
Wait, we're all done already?
Yes, we're done with
Yes.
this particular episode. So thank you all very much for watching. Next time we're going to be taking a look at great question.
Something.
What are we looking at? Lamborghini
Let's-
Murcielago LP640 trophy. Join us for that. Until then, farewell.